Did you know that you're shaped by what you consume both inside and out? Hi, my name is Andrew Bustos with the Bustostraining Fitness Podcast. It's so great to see your smiling face. Whatever you're doing in the world, I hope you're crushing it. I hope you're conquering things. I hope you are dominating your life. So what I want to talk about today is making sure that you are supplying your body with enough energy, that you are feeling great, that you're getting stronger, that you are living your life to the fullest. And that's something that I really do preach to my clients. That's something I preach to myself. And that's something I want to preach to you today, is that what you eat is what you're going to produce, how you're going to feel, what you're going to look like. Hydration, nutritious, foods, everything goes hand in hand. So the things that I want you to really focus on today, if you're listening to me today, is knowing that the crap that you're eating right now is not going to help you to get stronger. It's not going to help you to lose weight. It's not going to help you to do really anything for performance. I am a big believer, I'm going to be honest with you, I am a big believer in moderation. But here's where the big but comes in. The big but, no pun intended, is you have to be mindful of what you're doing. So here I have 3 really simple tips that I want you to really absorb today, and I want you to take with you. And I don't want you to really try to get don't try to get too caught up in this, because it's really simple. I was watching an Instagram video the other day by a trainer. I thought it was really cool how he did it, but the message that he said was very simple. And even somebody that's been doing this a long time, I even took something from it. But it really comes down to these 3 simple things. Number 1, you have to move. If you're not moving, you're not going to lose any weight. You're not going to feel better. You're not going to look better. You're going to look in the mirror and you're going to go, you know what? I look like crap. I feel like crap. I have no energy to take care of my kids. I have no energy to take care of my grandkids. I have no energy at all. So you have to move. If you start moving, you're going to make better food choices. You're going to make better food choices. You are going to make better food choices. Does that make sense? So if you start moving, you start exercising, you start walking, you start doing these things, you're going to start swapping your food. So for example, instead of eating those spicy Cheetos that we all love, or maybe it's just me, you're going to switch it for something that's a little more nutritious. Maybe something like an apple, maybe an orange, maybe not even buy the bag of chips at all. That was one big thing for me, is I love any type of salted chip you can think of. And I love my dips. I love them. They have to stand to the side. I can't purchase them because I know I'm going to eat them. That's a big time food swap. And that's something that you're going to do. So if you start getting active and you have no idea where to start with moving, start with walking. And then you can add in the strength training. Then you can add in the 2 to 3 times of swinging a kettlebell per day. Then you can add in all these other things. But I really do think if you're just thinking about starting out, or you're thinking about, hey, you know what, I'm going to start again. School's about to start. Kids are about to go back to school. It's time for me to start up. Start with simple things like food swapping. So here's another one. Instead of drinking the Dr. Peppers, I use Dr. Peppers a lot because I used to have a client that told me she drank 4 to 5 Dr. Peppers a day. And she'd always say, it was the little ones. No, it's the 12-ounce ones. So what are those? 150 calories times 4, 5, 6? You do the math. If you cut those out and you actually switch to a diet soda of some sort, and no, it's not going to kill you. No, the aspartame isn't going to give you cancer. No, all those things. Go and read the literature. There's so much on it. And I'm not going to say that it's going to be your end all. I always think that you should drink water. But if you decide to drink a diet something, guess what? There's no calories in it. So it's going to help you a lot better. Again, these are baby steps to drinking more water. I prefer you to drink water, but if you can't do that, guess what you're going to do? You're going to go to something diet, maybe a diet tea, maybe tea in general, 0 calorie. Just try to stay away from those sugary drinks, orange juices, apple juices, any juice. Stay away. You'll start cutting the calories. Guess what? You're moving, you're strength training, you're getting strong. You're going to start losing weight. It's that simple. It really is. And guess what? You're going to be shaped. You're going to change. Your body's going to look different. Your face. You're not going to have, this little thing down here below the chin. If you're listening to me, I'm just pointing at my chin here. But food swapping is so important, right? It really is. I'll give you another really easy one. So people love bread, right? I love bread, you love bread. If you could switch the bread for maybe a 50-calorie tortilla, they sell them at Costco, they sell them at Sam's. It's just a high fiber tortilla, only 50, 60 calories. Mine are 50, I believe. So if you stick with those, guess what? You're going to be cutting your calories in half. If you need that fix, simple, easy to do. Those are 3 food swaps that I just gave you. So simple, so easy. If you start doing it that way, you're going to start looking a lot better and you're going to start feeling a lot better. Here's something else that goes hand in hand with the food swapping. You need to start thinking a little better with your mentality. I was talking to a client. She was telling me, she was giving me an example of walking up this cool mountain that she got to do. She got to climb this mountain up in Colorado. And she has lost a lot of weight. And I'm very proud of her in what she's doing. But she lost a lot of weight. And she did a 2-mile trek up this mountain, elevation 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. She was able to do it. She told herself that she could do it, even though probably most of her life, and I would let her speak for herself on this, but just from knowing her, most of her life people have told her you can't do that because you're overweight. No, you can't do that because you can, right? So what she did, she told herself she could. She made a mental refresh or something to tell myself, something positive, that I could do it. And she did it. And guess what? Her kids, she's going to start pushing her kids to get more active because nowadays these kids don't want to do anything, right? You know this. So we got to get them moving too, because that generation, that's for a whole nother podcast, is the generation that's going to help propel us further, right? Help this country grow. So telling yourself good things too. And I'm kind of a bad, I like a little negativity here and there, but telling yourself good things, that you can do it, that you can accomplish it, that if you get to the top, you're going to do the whole Rocky Balboa punch, 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 dun 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 up at the top. That's something else that you can do, but you have to tell yourself good quality things in order to get to that goal, whatever it may be for you. Again, this is a big thing because if you tell yourself good things, outward things are going to start to appear. You're going to start getting stronger. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to be more positive. You know those enthusiastic people that you see that you really want to be around all the time. You may work with them. You may go to church with them. You may hang out with them. I don't know. But those type of people, I had one really great friend that I wanted to be around all the time. This dude was awesome. And this was back in high school, early college. And he just walked into a room and everybody loved him. Everybody just wanted to be around him because he was very enthusiastic. He was also very positive. He was also like just one of those guys that was like, what's up, what's up, what's up, you know? And you just loved him. So that positivity is contagious, right? Let's make everyone sick with that positivity. There's always a place for it. So mental refresh there. Here's another one. So if you want to consume good things, if I want to appear great inside and out, you want to start doing, I don't prefer any multivitamin. I don't really sell supplements. I don't do those things, but I do believe that we don't eat enough. We don't eat enough vitamins and minerals. There's a lot of great multivitamins now that are out there that you should be taking. Just take a multivitamin. Find a multivitamin. I don't care what it is. I don't even care if it's a gummy. Take it. And if your pee is yellow, that means that it just flushed right through. Find another multivitamin. Find something from GNC. I don't promote any of it. I just know that you need to be taking a multivitamin. That's the best thing that you can do because you don't intake enough vitamins and minerals. And it's better to take that. It's not going to hurt you. Nothing's going to happen. But it's just going to help you. Find one that works best for you. I take the GNC Men's Vitality one. I really like that one. It's really good. But it makes you feel good. And I know I'm not getting paid anything at all by telling you that. I wish I was. That would be kind of fun. But I want you to set something like a fun goal. So for me, every year, since I guess we've really honored Lieutenant Murphy, Colonel, Lieutenant, I forget what he is, but Sergeant Murphy. And from the in with the CrossFit type workouts, every year I set a fun goal of beating and doing that workout in honor of our military and those that we've lost. of less than an hour every year. And this year, when I tore my Achilles in October, I made another fun goal. I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that in May, and I'm going to conquer it. And guess what I did? But it was a fun goal for me. I wanted to accomplish it. Maybe for you, it's a 5K. Maybe for you, it's being able to swing a 32 kilo kettlebell. Maybe for you, it's going for a walk 5 miles. I have clients that love to walk. I promote walking because you can lose weight walking and strength training and eating right. So why not set something fun for yourself? Whatever it may be, a fun goal is going to keep you more accountable to it, and it's going to help you to achieve greatness. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want you to have, is to have fitness freedom, right? So you can do anything that you want to do without. And here's a little side note. As I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about this. Stop calling yourself old. You're not old. Old is just a feeling, right? If you feel old, it's because you're not doing something right to help yourself. You're not eating right. You're not moving right. You're not doing things right. I know what it's like to not move. That Achilles put me down for a long time, but I still moved. The same thing goes for you. Stop calling yourself old. Stop doing it. You deserve to feel great. So stop with that, because your mind, remember, mental refresh, your mind is what matters. So do it that way. Okay, so those are the three: food swap, mental refresh, set a fun goal, because it really matters. You are shaped by what you consume inside and out. The things that you watch, the things that you do, the people that you hang out with, all those things matter. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much for listening to this. Wherever you are in the world, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, whether it's on YouTube or if it's on any of your listening apps that you enjoy listening to this podcast. And make sure to go out to Instagram, Facebook, we're everywhere. We have a lot of content out. We just want to help people get fit so they can live their life. Why not? That simple. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.